bookworm gets the brain, and I'ma get it all.
And I've been waiting all my life just for this one night to show I can do it. So let's get to it. I got the heart of a champion. I got the heart of a champion. I got the heart of a champion.
Hello and welcome back to Beacons 360, episode number 10. We had Jason Harris on the first episode. Back 9 episodes later. Coach, a very difficult stretch. You guys just went through 4 road games in 8 days, 3-1 mark. How are you feeling after that stretch? You guys beat one nationally ranked team, lost to another, and beat 2 tough teams on the road on top of those 2 nationally ranked games.
Overall, I'm pleased. You know, we went 3-1, like you said, in 8 days. I mean, it was definitely a challenge for us. I think we ran into a little bit of fatigue, but you know, the coach and the competitor in me is upset that we have that one. You know, our goal over that 8-day stretch was to go 4-0. Obviously, we knew it was going to be tough, but just couldn't get it done.
The marquee game during that stretch was the win over, at that point, number 5 Tufts University. A game-winning shot from Sam Freeman, putting you guys ahead with 1.9 seconds left. We talked a little bit about it last week after the game, but now that you've had a little bit more time to digest that game, what really sticks out in your mind about your team's ability to really knock off a tough team on the road?
You know, we've kind of started talking about just we over me and, you know, staying together and just, you know, for the full 40 minutes, just keep, you know, trusting in the system and keep playing for each other. We've also kind of talked about fight and flight. You know, obviously you hear about, you know, animals with the fight or flight and their natural instinct, but we feel like the way our team is built, we can fight or we can run. So we can play fast or slow, and, you know, we think we can be a tough matchup for anybody that we have left on our schedule if we're playing the way that we play.
One of the things that has really stuck out, at least in my mind statistically, is the fact that you're out-rebounding your opponents despite the fact that typically you're putting out a very small lineup. How are you emphasizing that during practice, and what's been a key to you guys being so successful in the class?
You know, we have a couple rebounding drills that we do every day. I mean, even during these 8-day stretch, you know, a lot of coaches would call me and ask me, like, are you taking it easy on their legs? And, I mean, no, our guys know, you know, it doesn't matter how many games we've played in a couple days before or after. It doesn't matter. We're going to just continue to practice hard. But we have a couple rebounding drills that are just, you know, almost all-out chaos. And we try to carry that over into the game, just competitiveness and, you know, rewarding the aggressor, because that's kind of what rebounding is. It's a mentality of aggression.
One of the unique things about the Little East Conference tournament is you do play 3 games potentially in 5 or 6 days. How does a stretch like this help prepare you to potentially get into the tournament? We've seen it from Keene State the last 2 years. You don't have to be the top seed to necessarily be the team that's crowned the champion.
No, but we'd like to be, Seth. I mean, we're, you know, there's a reason we play 14 conference games. It's to hopefully host the tournament. But ultimately, like you said, it's to win the tournament. Playing these 3 games, you know, in such a short time, I think it was good for our guys. Just to kind of see, you get one day, you get, you know, 30, 45 minutes on the court in between to prepare. You know, you can't really do much physically. I just said that, you know, we still go hard, we do, but everything is cut down. But just the mental aspect and the classroom and the film aspect of it, and then, you know, taking care of your bodies. Our trainers do a great job. You know, our guys go in there, they get work done, and, you know, they kind of, I don't know how they get them back on the court, but they do, and, you know, we're grateful for that.
One of the unique things about this year's team is you did bring in a pretty big freshman class that you were able to recruit that's already paid dividends. We've talked a lot about Alex Sanchez and Ty Lee, but we're seeing a little bit more of Dason Sinelli, Mohamed Gabor's coming off the bench. How much is maybe having a shorter rotation, having a few less players here in first semester, helping those guys mature maybe faster than they would be if you had a larger roster?
Well, they're getting thrown into the fire. I mean, we don't have time to, you know, bring them along. Like you said, we're at Tufts, we get a little bit of foul trouble. And you got to look down the bench and you see an 18-year-old who, you know, you're not sure if he's ready or not, but you know he competes hard in practice and you know he'll play hard. And, you know, you just hope that he's ready when you put him out there.
Finally, Coach, you guys back at home tomorrow for the first time in a while, a 5-game road trip. You've got Suffolk University tomorrow, the team that you beat last year in your first ever win as the Beacons head coach. What are you looking forward to tomorrow, trying to head into the break at 7-3?
First, I'm looking forward to a great crowd. You know, the last time we were at home, I mean, it was a great crowd. It really helped us. Even though we lost the game against Daniel Webster, it really helped us fight through some fatigue. Suffolk's a good team. I mean, they're 2-7, but their average loss is by 7 points or less. I mean, they're young. They want to play in the 60s. So it's kind of a little bit of a clash of styles. They want to play slow. We want to play fast. For anybody who hasn't seen us play this year, we play a lot faster than we have in, last season. And, so we even want to play faster moving forward. So if you're not doing anything other than finals, you have no excuse not to be at the Clark Center tomorrow. Send us off the right way. Let's get to 7-3. Let's finish our finals, and let's get ready for next semester.
It's a pretty clear message from head coach Jason Harris. Thanks so much for joining us. After the break, we'll have Raven Kelsey of the women's basketball team to talk about their recent success.
UMass Boston was my first choice because when I came to the campus, I saw that there was a lot of diversity. There's a lot of people. Here there is a lot of international students, so it's really cool to meet people from different countries, different parts of the world. I'm Julia Murphy. I'm from Canton, Massachusetts.
I'm Olivia Murphy. I'm from Canton, Massachusetts.
We're sisters. I play volleyball and she plays basketball. Here they have a freshman success community. So each major has their own community that you can join as a freshman, and you take classes with them, you do study groups with them. So it was really helpful getting to know people in your major right away.
So in health exercise sciences, we have an internship at the end, where it's so much better to have like an advisor helping you out, like telling you which classes to choose.
And episode 10, we are back here today with women's basketball junior Raven Kelsey. Raven, great to have you on the show today. Your first LEC Player of the Week. You were just awarded that today. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Can you talk about what that means to you personally?
Well, this is my first time, and I'm just hearing about it today, so it's pretty exciting. I'm going to enjoy it maybe for today, maybe for a couple more days, but then kind of got to get over it, got to get back to business.
So over the offseason, you realized that you had to be more of a bigger part of the offense with Olivia Murphy leaving. What did you do to work on the offseason? What skills did you kind of hone?
I'm kind of like a shooter, so I mainly shoot, but driving, getting to the rack, Coach kind of always told me that I need to get more to the foul line. So being more aggressive and definitely getting to the boards. So, Liv was a walking double-double, so got to get the boards.
So huge conference double OT win against Keene State this weekend. How did you guys prevail to get your first conference win?
That was a great game. Basically, we kind of just stayed calm. No one kind of got out of it. We went into overtime. We was kind of a little worried because when we went into overtime with WestCon, we lost. So I think some people was kind of worried about it. But, I told them, we're good. This is what we play for. This is what we do. So, we stay true to each other, and we attack back.
So you guys are 4-4 overall, 1-1 in the conference going into the break. What do you guys have to do to really improve on your skills going in the second part of the semester second semester and really get back to your third LEC championship in a row?
I would say just remain us and making sure defense is the biggest thing. We got to make sure we're helping the helper. When one person goes, the other person got to go. We got to rotate, and just trusting that we got each other's back. And if we do that, we should be fine. I think everyone can score. One day is someone else. One day is me. One day is Katie, Chantel. So we can score. It's the defense that we got to make sure we continue to do.
Well, Raven, thanks for coming today. And Wednesday, you guys can catch your Beacons here at the Clark Athletic Center, 5:30 against Westfield State.
on, Jake.
As usual, she wins it. A chance in front. Her shot is in the net. Crystal laid it. Yet another goal.
Please make a gift to the Beacon Athletic Fund today. We want you on our team.
Welcome back to our final segment of Beacons 360. It's our play of the week. This was one of the easiest choices of the year. The Beacons downing Tufts University in men's basketball on Tuesday, and it was Sam Freeman, final play of the game over Tom Pileski. A huge shot, one of the biggest in Beacons history.
Yeah, I mean, he's a big player. He's got to make a big shot, and he did against the number 5 team in the nation. It's a great win for Beacons basketball, obviously over a 6'9" big man, and it's a great shot. obviously it's a big shot for the program history. I mean, it's a big shot.
Sam averaging 18.1 points per game, had 26 in that contest. He's been a big reason why the Beacons are off to their 6-3 start. I'd like to give a shout out to our crew for some very good work today. Anthony Searles, your director, Alex Carasoto on graphics, Dave Wahlberg on audio, two great guests in Jason Harris and Raven Kelsey. And Steve, this might be our final time together here in first semester, so thanks so much for all of your hard work as part of Beacons 360.
Have a happy holidays.